Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a departure from the usual vlogs, but I initially wanted to talk about some of my favorite outfits and kind of pieces that I've been really enjoying with the new season. It's officially fall, Libra season, my season. But then I also wanted to talk about some of my favorite skincare products, makeup products, fragrances, etc. So we're just going to do like a September favorites. If you guys have been watching YouTube for a while, like I want to say like 10 years ago, these type of like monthly favorites videos were very popular, like especially in like the beauty niche, and I'm bringing it back. So yeah, these are some of the things I've been enjoying lately and just, you know, sparking a bit more joy in my day-to-day life. This is a reminder before we start, you absolutely do not need any of these things, so just keep that in mind. Shop with intention. I'm also gonna let you guys know if something has been gifted to me or whether it's my brand or I carry it at Ella Studio. Nothing in this video is gonna be sponsored, and also just because things are gifted doesn't mean I need to talk about it, but these are things I like genuinely enjoy and have been using on my day-to-day life, and hope you enjoy them too. So first off, starting with fragrance, we have got Marrakesh Intense by Aesop. Every time I go into Aesop, I always smell this fragrance. Very woody, spicy, sandalwood, and cardamom. Every time I sniff it, I'm like, I want this, but it's not me. Usually in my day-to-day, I prefer like a fresh, green, earthy kind of smell. So my day-to-day used to be Tacit from Aesop. I believe this is like my third bottle. It's got notes of yuzu and vetiver, which I love. But you know, it's like the new season. Every time I smell it, I absolutely love it, but I just like kind of overthink it, and I'm just like, I'm not that guy. I'm not, but I can be. And now I am. It is so delicious, a little bit spicy, a little bit floral, and it's such a good fall scent. You really don't need too much of it. I just do one on the neck as well as on the wrist, and that's it. Some of the other fragrances I enjoy is Glossier You as well as the Lavo Vetiver 46. But yeah, this one is the latest one, and I am just so excited for it because yeah, every time I go in, I always smell this one, and I'm just happy to have it in my little collection. Next up, let's go into the skincare and makeup category. We got the Toning Toner from Skin 1004. It's a Korean beauty brand. I carry it at Ella Studio. This is my second bottle, and it's just such a light, gentle exfoliant. The main hero ingredient in this is Centella Asiatica. That's where the name comes from. It's very calming to the skin. Also, the PHA is a very like gentle exfoliant, so I love using it on my face, but also like on my elbows and my knees and kind of all over my body. It's a very like watery consistency, which I really like, and kind of sinks into the skin really easily, especially right after the shower when my skin is a little bit damp. PHAs I think are very slept on, and highly recommend if you're looking for a very like sensitive skin friendly exfoliating chemical toner. I like this one. Okay, next one I know seems super over the top, but it's a Chanel powder. It's called like the Healthy Glow powder or whatever. It's got like a brush inside of it, which makes it very like travel friendly. What I like about it is that it mattifies the skin, but it doesn't leave it powdery or like too matte or cakey. It just still leaves a nice glow, but gently mattifies the skin, which I love. Plus, it's just so travel friendly. Plus, when you compare it to other like Sephora powders, it's not that overpriced. It's pretty on par with the rest of the powders. I also really like the Kosas Cloud Set, which is another like sheer, bit more dewy powder, but that case on that one breaks so often. Like a lot of the times that case breaks quicker than I use the powder, and then once the case breaks, it's very difficult to use up the rest of the product. I really like the Chanel one. It's got the brush mirror inside, super easy to travel with, and I just kind of like how naturally it mattifies the skin. You can't get this on Sephora. I think you have to get it on their site, which is the only downside, but I've been really loving this one. The next one is a highlighter from Westman Atelier. Now this is the mini version, which I believe is like 30 bucks, but it leaves like, I already have it on, but the like wettest and dewiest looking highlight that actually lasts. Like it's a balmy texture, but like look at the glow. Like come on. I've been reaching for this one almost daily because the application is so smooth. Like I'm not tugging at my skin at all. And usually when a product glides on that seamlessly, it kind of wears off really quickly, but this one lasts pretty decently. And I think it's super pretty. It's not glittery. I love a wet, kind of sweaty looking highlight, and the Westman Atelier gives me that. Next category, let's talk about the fits. Kind of more so in general, maybe not necessarily specific products. I've been really enjoying like blue collar core, kind of like workman's wear, like carpenter pants, kind of very like utilitarian. This jacket is from Aritzia. I believe it's like a Carhartt dupe, but I really like the Aritzia version because of the gentle crop that it has. It kind of sits just above the waistline, which kind of accentuates my legs. I love the corduroy detailing on the collar. I also have the carpenter pant from Dickies. I have them in 2 colors. Just like a really simple kind of like grab and go, put on a hoodie over it, put the jacket on top, and it just kind of, you know, brings me back to the Alberta heritage, how I grew up, but also you can like make it a little slutty by adding a crop top. Next up, in terms of general material, I really love corduroy. I feel like it's one of those things where, sure, like you can do an all black fit, but it's nice to kind of change up the texture of like the black garments, just add a bit more like interest and like visual complexity within your all black outfit, just like corduroy trousers from my brand, as well as we did. So we're working on like a button up, but we actually used some of the leftover corduroy we had from our trousers to do the sample, like the pre-production sample of the button up, and it is so good, like especially together. Like a full corduroy fit is definitely a look, but I think it's so nice, especially like how everything drapes and the silhouette of the trousers. You can get corduroy from my brand, but there's also tons of other, like Uniqlo has a lot of corduroy, and I think, I don't know, it's just fun. Next up, when it comes to my footwear, I gotta talk about my La Mer boots. I got these boots heavily discounted. Like I wanted to say like 30 to 40% off. It's a Western boot, but it doesn't look too yeehaw. It's essentially just like a black pointed toe boot. You kind of wish that the heel was a bit more elevated, but I don't know, like a simple pointed toe boot is so versatile. You can easily dress up an outfit. Especially I've been really enjoying wearing them with the corduroy trousers because the trousers are gently flared and kind of drapes around the boots really nicely. Yeah, overall, you really can't go wrong with like a black leather boot. I think that's pretty much it for the apparel side. Next, I wanted to talk about snacks because I recently discovered these like Twigs. What are these? Like pretzel? Yeah, it says Bretzels. Artisanal Bretzels. Oh wait, is that just the French version of pretzel? Kraft pretzels. Like these like little pretzel sticks. Something about them, it's so flavorful. Like there is so much seasoning on these to the point where you eat enough and you go to like lick your fingers, you're gonna have like a thick layer of seasoning that you're able to like scrape off with your teeth. I don't know if that's gross. It's probably gross, but I've been enjoying it. And they come in multiple flavors, and literally I don't know where these came from. Oh, proudly Canadian. Twigs are the bold new snacks shocking the taste buds across Canada. Carefully crafted in small batches, Twigs are healthier for you snacks that you gotta try. Also, the serving sizes are per 33 pretzels, which I feel like that's pretty solid. Like 33 pretzels. And coffee beans we've been really enjoying as well is Techno Peach from Luna. We're out of it at home, but we carry it in the studio. It's like this really nice buttery, got this peach aftertaste, and it is so good, especially as a pour over is kind of our favorite way of brewing it. Yeah folks, I think that's pretty much it for this favorites video. Let me know what you think. You know, I don't want this kind of video or series to kind of come off as me just blatantly like promoting consumerism, because like how the fuck do I go from talking about minimalism and now telling you to buy all this shit, right? I'm not telling you to buy anything, but if you do, maybe be a bit more intentional, and these are the things that I've been enjoying, and then hopefully that kind of helps navigate your thought process when you go to buy certain things. Pretty much it for this video. I cannot believe that Jasper has not moved one bit throughout this whole video. Jasper? Jasper is passed out. Goodness, Jasper. How you doing? Long day, huh? Big walk in the morning. Yeah, oh my goodness. Forgot to talk about this watch. I've been getting so many questions, but I've been really enjoying shopping for like vintage watches on eBay. They're like, I don't know, anywhere from like 100 to 200 bucks. This is a vintage Seiko watch. Seiko or Seiko. There are some great sellers on eBay from Japan, and they have such like stunning vintage watches for, I feel like, pretty affordable, especially in like the watch industry. I feel like watches can be crazy expensive, but yeah, I feel, oh, we got a little stretch. I have evolved. Oh, hi buddy. But yeah, proud to say that I have finally evolved from my Apple Watch. I do not wear my Apple Watch daily anymore. Vintage watches on eBay. Who would have thought? I really like this one. It's cute. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Bye.